Hello, hello, hello. I'm a PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 5, I believe, of our Timberborn Let's Play series here. Experimental build of update 7. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. Now, if we get out of this view, quickly gonna go through a rundown what we did last episode. I did a bit of work. I reprioritized some things, and had a bit of a look at what I want to do with something that we'll get to hopefully in this episode. But yeah, we started building this retaining wall here. That's now prioritized as a very high priority, and I reprioritized the campfires and the rooftop terraces. I took out one of the inventors here, and then the campfire here and the lumberjack flag there, because we want to do something with that. And explosive factory got built, windmill got built, so that's fine. We are prioritizing this as a high priority. Hopefully get in there. And I'm thinking of getting this also as a high priority, just so we can get down here. Do a bit of work there. And as soon as this is built, then we can start as a high priority getting this in as well. But yeah, I think that will be a good thing for us if we survive with any beavers throughout this route. Might not even happen. But let's get a small warehouse in here. Supply, explosives, get that as a high priority. And I'm just going to leave it at 1 times speed now. If you can remember, last episode we unlocked the zipline stations and the zipline pylons. And I'm thinking of, we won't be able to put in a lot of these because they take 20 metal blocks, 40 planks, 20 logs. 40 planks we'll be able to put in 3 of these. And the logs not the issue, but the issue is going to be the metal blocks. Because everything's standing still during the drought. So to address that, let's get a couple of basic windmills in here. We will move us around when we get a chance. Just put it like that. So they can start producing a bit of intermittent power, granted, but they'll be able to at least do something. It's the same with this. But as soon as this is in and this is built up, then we can get a bit more power during either bad tides or temperate seasons. I'm going to connect this up. But as I said, this is not going to be its final place for... I don't know why I put this over here. And I easily could have put it right here. As I said, I'm not a smart man most of the time. You could have put it right there with a windmill over here. Get that more easily connected up. But it is what it is. And we have 9 kids or 9 children. That's fine. Hopefully they'll grow up. Then you'll be able to get 5 workers for the water in there. 1 extra one for that. And 2 there, so 8. So we'll base, and then we need to get all this up and running. So we'll need more beavers, but I'm not going to get more beavers now because water, and we have 17 days left. And yeah, that's not going to work for us. So we have to do a bit of pumping here, and a lot of our crops will die because we won't have power, but at least we'll have some food in here. Because for those 17 days we're going to need 2.5k of water just to survive. That's without the water dumps. Just for all our beavers that we have now. So yeah, we'll have to pump a bit of this water. Just so we are able to survive. with that said, have this area. We don't have access to treated planks yet because, yeah, good workshops. But we do have this area that we will hopefully be able to utilize as an intermittent source of water. So I'm just thinking out loud now what I can do. Wrong thing. This because we do have this area. So with everything being equal, some being more equal than others, highest priority, get all that sorted out. I'm going to take this one out as a very high priority. And hopefully they'll get to what's now highest priority. Take all of that, that's fine. This can be a lower priority still, that's fine. Get this built, we need the water. There's no two ways about it, we need this water. I'm going to set this to supply and also a high priority. I'm going to put that as very high priority because they'll build this first and then they'll go to that. Let's get this running. With that in mind, I'm going to pause this guy because we have a bit of water in here. This will be underwater, I believe, sometimes during this temperate season, but that's fine. We can work around that. As I said, I'm not going to get any more kits at this stage because our water, yes. And you can see I placed in a couple of platforms here. I took out a bit of wheat there. Get those out. But we'll get to that. Let's be patient. Hopefully we'll get here and take out that tree so we can do a bit of work there. Because this guy will need access to this area. Pathway or... I don't think I'm going to place a ladder in there. It's not really... might as well just a bit more access. Never hurt anybody. This is not a priority, guys. This is more of a priority. I only have 4 builders. Okay, I'll have 8 builders now. What? Just get that guy sorted out first. Thank you. Now this guy will at least have a way to... There's a pathway down there, so you can get there. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to survive this with a little bit of water. Because, yeah, they are going through it now. I want to leave a little bit here so we can keep our crops semi-alive, because bees will die off. And we almost had a bit of dandelions coming in. That one just needs to get built so we can get a beaver in there and prioritize it by haulers. There we go. Okay, so now that's sorted. They'll build these, and yeah, then they'll deal with this. Okay, now that things are running around and doing whatever, let's get in. So zipline stations. I'm going to place a zipline station right there, and one right there, but I'm going to pause it because I don't want them to be caught. I'm going to place one in there. Get that, and I'm going to pause it. What's nice is, take a look here. If you go to your station, you do that, it shows you in green to which pylons or other stations that this thing can connect. So that's good. I like that. So this won't be the be-all, end-all of our system here, but it will at least give us some opportunity to get beavers running around. As soon as we have an ability to move things around, and if you want to do, for instance, a mine here and it's in the way, then we can delete it. We can always move these stations. It's not set in stone. Now, as you can see here, it's quite central, and the same with this. This one, I'm just thinking of getting a station. Let's just get a pylon there. That's fine. Get that paused and connected to that. And then on this side, just get it there. As I said, it's not set in stone. Later on, we won't have issues moving that if we want to get things changed up. And this guy, I'm going to place over here, pause it, get this connected to this one. On this side, let's go a pylon in here, get that paused and connected to this one. We'll get a station in there and get that connected to that. So I think for now, the main thing that I want to get connected is from here to, let's say, there. See, that bit. That would be great if we could get that. If we could get to this, great, but I don't think we'll have enough metal anytime soon. This is running now at 23% because of this one windmill. I'm going to up that. As soon as we get science, we can get the large windmill in. Might not be able to do anything with or place it in a semi-reasonable area, but that's fine. Get that prioritized as well. And we are producing explosives. We already have 13. Great. Here's our first boom boom. Great, I like that. And we can get that in. So this will be built up if and whenever they get to it. Now, I'm going to need irrigation stations. And I'm thinking, we have this area here. Might as well expand it a little bit. Get dynamite placed in there, explosive placed in there. But I'm going to majorly deprioritize that. I think the main thing for us is to get this area sorted. Since it's a drought now, a good idea for us to get this sorted. I'm going to place levees in there because I'm going to place dynamite down there, and I'm going to change these out for sluices. And place this as a high priority. Like this. Priority. So hopefully they can get that in. As I said, this will be for extra bad water just to flow out on this side. Because this is now basically fine. It will be able to take a bit of water. Be tempted. Take one of these. Polish high priority. Get a sluice in there. Just so we can flush out. Ah, you know what, no. This will evaporate or mixed in with clean water. I'm not worried. And we'll be able to produce a bit more metal. Able to produce a bit more dynamite or explosives. Whatever you want to call it. Are you able to work? I don't know. But it's 10 days left. I don't think we'll have too big an issue with this. But we can always be proved wrong. For 10 days we're going to need about 1.5k of water just for beavers. And then we didn't even address the fluid dumps, but that's fine. Are you okay with that? Get that in. Because I want to get a couple of sluices in. 4 sluices here, 3 over here. We can always get a bit more going. But there's a couple of edges here. I'm not too worried. Take that out. Just so we're not tempted to go down here if it's ever a bad tide. Don't have to obtain, you can just accept. That's fine. I believe in 8.6 days our beavers will get this sorted. Get that blown up. Escape. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 edges at 2.2. I believe we'll be fine. Get that sorted. You will close below contamination of 2%. As soon as they are built, we can take out those levies. And then we can change these out. These are close above contamination 5%. Close above contamination, let's say 2. But we don't want a lot nasty water in there. Okay, now we can get this as set as a normal priority. Even a slightly higher priority. Because they'll only do that if we have all the things that we need for that. Get this on pause, and it takes logs and planks. We can get a bit more in. Say that as if we have a major plank operation or supply, and that's not the case. We're down to 53 planks. We'll basically run out again as those 2 are built, but we will have enough power hopefully to supply that guy. But it's now running at it's producing a bit more, so that will be producing running at 100%. That's not too shabby. And I might as well get another water tank in here. Plain water. And I'm going to deprioritize that. because we're going to use the planks for... we might as well just get that going. Now these are also going to use plank, 40 planks, and at this stage we basically have 0. Great, we have another area where we can get rid of bad water. And now we can start thinking about getting... This would be great if we could get this in. Let's see what we can get done. Don't have enough for this stage any of these. Okay, we can at least get some of that built. If I weren't going to do something dumb, I would have taken them down this level and just get them to run around and all of this. But you just know that the beavers will do dumb. I say that and I give them access. Eventually give them access here. I'm going to pause that one just in case. Yeah, my dude, I know. But at least now we have a forester here. We'll be able to do a bit of work there. Luckily we have a bit of food in stockpile, or raw materials in stockpile, so we can produce food from that. And it's only 4.5 days left. So yeah, that's fine. And we have explosives now, and we'll be able to take this down and get a bit of a fluid dump in here. Maybe around here. Let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to take these ones around here. Let's see how far it can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Around here will be a good call for us. Put one in there. Take that down. You know what? I'm going to pause that. I want to take this down to 3 so we can get a bit of more water in here. That will help evaporation, or combat evaporation a little bit. We have some food production up here still. So it's not too shabby. And yeah, can get quite a lot done in this time. Rather get that done. We can always take out pathways in here so we can get down there the next 3 days. But as soon as the new or the next drought is approaching and this is dried up, then we can get them get down here and do a bit more work. If I can't get everything done this time, which we won't be able to, but we can dream at least, eh? And we have that going in. Let me unpause that. So we can still get, hopefully, down there. Get everything built up to there. 2 days, I don't think the beavers that we have now will be able to do that. Get that sorted. Or get at least the foundations of the levees in. We only have 8 boulders. Yeah, I don't think that will get done. But at least they can get this in, so they can get down there. Place in. What's in? I'm doing this because I'm thinking now. If we can get, yeah, we can put dynamite there to get that taken down, so we can get a couple more in there. Couple more, I mean water wheels. And as I said, I'm going to take out these pathways just so we're not tempted to get down there. One day left with 800 water. We're really cutting this fine. Sorry, I paused there and I got a bit of a cough and I thought I unpaused it. So basically what I did was I took out the pathway there so the beavers can't run down here, but they could build this, get that sorted. So next route we can get them running down here and get all that built. And hopefully we can get them down here so we can take out that oak tree as well. Because I want to do a bit of dynamiting. And I started dynamiting down here. Get that taken down. Since we don't have triple dynamite, I have to do this the manual way like that. Don't get a lot more by dynamiting this down, but I'm going to move this builder's hut to this side. See, they can get that in. Pause this. Get this running again. So we need the gears. We need the gears, not so much. We can pause that, but we're gonna need more planks. Our water situation is improving a little bit. If we can at least get let's say 2 more days, that would be great. And they heard me and they decided, no, you can suffer. But that's fine. We can at least try and do something a bit sensible, yeah? Get that in. And that. Detonate that. Last one. It's clicked. I'm gonna take you out. You know what? No, I'm gonna take you out. Always try and get another one in here. Let's get that going. Out. In. Fluid dump. Right there. Place that in the wrong area. That side. High priority. Get another one of you guys in here. I want to get you built. But this guy built just so we can have it. Always pause it later when this is built. Just pause it. Prioritize it by ballers for now. And this guy will give irrigation to this. Gonna need another one this side. Tempted to take out these plants. Something like that. Just go take out that ladder. And you know what? I'm going to pause you. They can run in here and get that sword. But detonate you. Take this down to get a bit irrigation. You might not be able to save these ones up here, but if I get irrigated from here, probably go. Forget what I said. I'm gonna get these guys to pump as if their lives depended. Not this guy. And maybe not this dude. You actually do anything? No, you don't. So I'm just gonna take you out. But these guys, they'll be able to do their job. And a 28-day drought. This is just starting to be flushed out. Push comes to shove, we can do something. I think for now, you know what? No, I'm gonna pump everything that I can. Just go. As I said, I'm placing in fluid dumps. We already have one on this side, so I'm not too worried. We have some explosives. So we'll hopefully be able to sort all of that out. Might not necessarily be able to go down all 3 levels because we don't have enough explosives yet. But we'll be able to do something. Get that paused, get these guys in. And again, I'm not really going to improve or grow my colony because we can't at this stage. What's that? Yeah. Water is still an issue. We're at almost 2k. So if my maths is correct, for 26 days we need 3.9k water just for the beaver. And we definitely don't have that. Yet. Let me be positive. Okay, in here, I'm going to get these guys operating again. I'm pausing those. So we are basically even Steven. Our small reservoir of irrigation is already pumped out, but as I said, later on, as soon as we get this wall in and these pumps up and running, we're not going to pump water from here. Then it will be fine. And this will just be for irrigation. Hopefully then it will be fine. As soon as I get that down, I can start demolishing or dynamiting that bit. But I can at least start not get that in. Get that unpaused. Then I can start placing in the platforms and the fluid up. I really need to start reworking these pathways because that's just nonsense right there. For instance here, I can just go straight through. No need for them to run around there. So with that in mind, I'm going to unplant that bit. Just get in there. Then we can take out all of this. You know what? We can take out this, pull this off. This farmhouse. Pause that. Unpause this one. They can just move over to this side. And we'll get a bit more planting space. Okay, that's empty. Take that out. As soon as we have a pathway in here, I'm going to take this entire thing out. Can already plant a bit more that general area. That's already a major improvement, I feel. Productivity 0, 0, 0, and 0. So you can be taken out. You can still pump a little bit. That's good, because we are going to need you. We are seriously going to need you. Because for 25 days or 23 days, we're going to need 3.4k of water. Pull everyone through. That's done. Just going to need to take this guy down. Its final level. Take that guy out. Water dump in there. Water. there. This guy take out. Then say there. And we have a little bit more space. For blueberries right there. And again, we didn't get sorted out. We have all of these things lying around, but we don't have space. Now that I think about it, I built this and I didn't demolish this guy. Actually, really no need for it, but might as well. Take all of that down. Just need to get that in so I can get all of this sorted out and get this pathway connected again. Might not be the best idea since we have a shortage of water to do that, but I think we'll be fine. Hopefully we'll be fine. Because we're going to need 3k of water for 20 days. Just for the beavers. How much do we have in here? We can pump a little bit. Need to get this sorted. But again, we don't have treated planks yet. I think for now, take these guys out. Just get normal water pumps in here. Get all of this relatively high priority. Just so we can get the water out from there. We're going to leave this as the highest priority. See if it, as soon as we get the dirt excavation in, which we can actually research now, but we can't place any blocks. We could move this and make this, not really, because we want the irrigation. Yeah, so just ignore what I said. Starting to irrigate. Great. Not going to lose everything there. These guys as a highest priority, so we can get the water out from here. The good water, not the bad water, the good water. And then later on we can take this down ground level and dynamite that out as well. But I'm going to wait until we have a bit of a stockpile of dynamite. With that in mind, let's place in another one. Apply explosives. Make that a high priority. We have this in. Get that prioritized. Disconnect that up. Highest priority. Water. Go. As soon as the temperate season starts, we need to take that down. Yeah, basically take that down to get this built. But I'm just going to pause it. Because if we get a drought or a... Yeah, drought is specific. No, bad tide as well. Then still pump water from here. I'm just going to flush the system. Temperate starts. I'm going to open up the sluice and get the majority of the bad water or somewhat contaminated water out of there. We have a major population issue, but at least we can pause those 3. Years are ticking over. Okay. I believe we'll be okay now, but I'm still going to leave them pumping there. Of course, for 17 days, for 60 beavers, we're going to need about 2.5k of water. We are 2.7, but we have a lot of irrigation dumps, so that's not great, but that's okay for now. As soon as we have enough, I'm going to put an irrigation station in here as well, just so we don't get this lot drying up. There and there. What was that in mind? Let's take out that bit right there. High priority. I'm gonna get dynamite shipped here and sort this out relatively fast. Fine. Closest. Highest priority, please. Need to think about getting wood workshopping. But I think for now I'm gonna leave it here. Don't ask me why. I have somewhere I have to be now. So as a quick rundown of what we did. After the path through here, this will be for bad water dump, the same on this side. We'll replace these 4, and we also have this one, so more than enough. Keep this clean. We placed in the planning for our zipline stations or ziplines. We got bad explosives being produced, and we started this. No, I can actually get this before I forget. Get this as the highest priority in. Thank you. Try and get that sorted out during this drought. We can pump a bit of water in here, so I'm not too worried about that. And put irrigation stations, and we moved that farmland right there. We can go ahead and get that taken out. Move this pathway and get more crops in here. That's a bit of optimization for you. And we moved this, and we have an irrigation station in here. We are planning now to get an irrigation station situated in here next episode. And hopefully next episode, as I said, irrigation station in here. And we are going to unlock the wood workshop so we can get treated planks. So we can get our major water production for large water pumps in here. So we can get this area sorted. And we also need, before we get that sorted, I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm going to prioritize this to get built. High priority. Highest priority after they've done work on this. They can get this wall in so we can get this area sorted out. Flush the system, as I said, next temperate season. Flush it out and hopefully get this wall built up sooner rather than later. So I'm going to leave that. I wanted to get stairs down here to take out the path. It's fine. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me... Oh, yeah, that's quite nice. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.